Alright, so I got across the river and I hiked all the stuff up. There's a little bit of a steep incline that you had to maneuver your way up. And because I'm doing a hammock camp, I want to find some place where there's a bit of space and obviously have some trees around where I can suspend the hammock from. So I found a spot here that I like. I did a bit of exploring, but it's there's a lot of like windfall and trees and that in a couple of areas that have all been knocked down. So the place that I have here I like. I'm going to show you now in a second. There's a really nice view of the river, but I'm still kind of sheltered a bit. So I think it'd be a nice spot to kind of suspend the hammock from, and then put the tarp over it, and then once I get that done, get some firewood and get set up in for today. But it was a cool drive in. Really nice to take the Jeep down the old dirt road there, and it was really cool then to get in the canoe and come across. So looking forward to getting camp set up and then just kicking back, relaxing. I was here a while back and it was really nice. I was on the other side actually of the river, but it was really nice to actually have the ambiance of just the sound of the waterfall all night. So looking forward to setting up the hammock and getting a good night's sleep here, and should be a bit of fun. Anyway, I'm thinking about suspending the hammock from this tree right here and bringing it across to this tree right over here. And I've got a couple things to cook for tonight. I have some tuna that I'm excited. Tuna that you like, a steak of tuna. I haven't actually cooked that before, so see what I can do with that. And I got some baked potato. Well, it will be baked when I bake it. I have some green pepper, some red pepper, some onion, some mushrooms, and I also have a couple of turkey legs. So I think the turkey legs are going to be my snack for later on. So the last time that I ate was this morning for breakfast. The time now, I'm guessing, is around 4 o'clock or so, 4:30 probably. So I am definitely getting hungry. I got the tarp set up and the hammock. That's pretty cool. I've never slept in a hammock before, like I said. So I never actually filmed the whole lot of setting up the tarp. I just wanted to get it done because I'm hungry and that now. So anyway, I spared you the details. There's a saying that says if you don't know how to tie knots, just tie lots. So hopefully everything will be nice and secure, and I will be able to have a good night here. I'm pretty confident. You know, it's not very windy here right now. If it does rain, like I say, the tarp is set up. I'm sure I'm going to be nice and warm once I get the sleeping bag in here, and I think it's going to be nice and comfy. So I'm going to bring you guys with me. I'm going to get some firewood going. And that's the next item on the agenda, is to get some. As you walk over this way, like I said, not too far at all. And over here, there is a nice log on the ground there. Now it's an old log, so I won't be using that to burn, but I can definitely make us a nice bench to sit on as I'm cooking up some supper. This piece here is almost like it was meant for a fireplace. I'm going to use these rocks up here because I don't want the fat from the turkey igniting the fire and you get Cajun turkey legs. So I'm going to try and place them up here on the hot rocks, and hopefully so same thing with the potato. I don't want the potato to be done too quick or for it to burn or anything, so I'm just going to lay it over here for now. So I got the turkey legs now in the pan just to keep them out of the direct line of fire of the heat there. And I have the water now, you can see, is boiling away, so I'm going to take that off. I'm going to get some coffee going and then just chillax for a bit. Potato's not done yet anyhow, so I'm just going to sit down and have a coffee for a bit. So, a little story for you guys. As long as I can remember, you know, in my late teens, early 20s, I always wanted to have a Jeep Wrangler. The only other vehicle that I had prior to that was a 2003 black Pontiac Sunfire Crown. And I had that car, I bought it in 2003, and I had it 16 years. I never got rid of it until until the year was 2019. My neighbors used to joke around with me. I used to give it a little touch-up, we shall say, every summer. And I mean, I can remember going across the island. Right up to the very end, the last summer I had it, 16 years in, I still drove it some 600 kilometers up to do some salmon fishing. And to tell you the truth, I probably would have held on to the Sunfire a little while longer. But having a family and some young children, my wife finally said, it's time for you to get something else. I gotta say, I am loving the Jeep. And if all goes to plan, I should be holding on to that one for another 11 years. 11 years time, maybe I'll drive that down to the scrapyard and get another one. But anyway, little story about the Jeep, seeing that the Jeep was how I got up here and it was part of the video. I thought I would talk about it. Cheers. By the way, if you are new to the channel, check out Rivers, Ponds, and Campfires. Subscribe so you guys won't miss any of the new adventures that we have planned for the rest of this spring and summer 2023. Really hoping to get some salmon fishing in. I'd say it's a very good chance that I will be able to take the old Wrangler up and do a little bit of salmon fishing. So subscribe, check it out. Looks pretty good. So a little bit of margarine in there. Get those mushrooms and onions and all those peppers, a little bit of flavor going through. And that potato, just about ready. Alright, so we're good to go. The potato is still on there, but I don't have enough room in this pan anyway, so I'm going to keep the potato on for a little while longer. I'm going to enjoy some of this turkey and some of the vegetables. No word of a lie, like I never ate since breakfast time. It's almost 7 o'clock now. Oh man. Show you guys what I got there. That's just the turkey. So I just took it off the bone. Put the bone on the fire. Make sure there's no food around for any animals. But anyway, that tastes so amazing right now. Five-second rule. I remember watching Les Stroud on Survivor Man, and anytime he was eating something, it looked like the best thing in the world, and I just had to go and get a snack. After I finish here, I think what I'm going to do is just stoke the fire up, and then I'm going to go down before the sun sets and just get some nice footage down by the river. And also, because these are warmer temperatures now compared to like the fall trips and the winter trips, I'm going to take down the bacon and the sausage that I have, and on top of that I don't want to have any meat up here anyway because of wildlife. But I'm going to make like a bit of a blind, they call it, in the water. So I'll just wrap it up in plastic and put it in the water because the temperature is much cooler there, and make sure that the food is safe then for the morning. Then after that, come back up here, enjoy the campfire until bedtime, maybe tell a few more stories. This is where the boat came in, where I beached the canoe. So anyway, I got the meat in here. I thought I secured a little bit better inside this because I don't really have it's wrapped in cellophane, but I thought it would be a little bit better to put it inside this. I can put a rock on top of that, keep it from getting too wet. So I'm going to put it right around here. I'm going to put a rock on top of that. I'm going to put a little bit of water in it. Even though there's water in it now, it's not going to be sloshing around like it was if it was just in the waves. I'm going to put a rock on top of that. And then you want to build some rocks around this as well, like so. Maybe move it out a little bit so it's a little bit higher in the water. A little bit more submerged in the water. Plus the temperature tonight as well is going to go down a little bit, so hopefully all will be good. Yeah, I'm going to just take my time here, just relax by the fire. I'm going to get that going now and get a few more pieces cut up. I definitely want to have the fire going when I go to bed. Now the hammock is around, like I said, 10-20 meters over that way. But I think just by having the campfire and that going should, you know, just at least if anything, it makes you feel a little bit safer when you're out like this. So pretty cool. So I will let you guys know in the morning how I make out. So this is the look from inside the hammock. That is the river this way. And everything over this way is all wilderness. It's not a bad way to wake up. You can hear the birds chirping there in the background, and you can still hear the waterfall, of course. So I had a good night's sleep. The plan now is to get up. I'm going to get some breakfast on the go. I got to hike down to the river, retrieve all the breakfast food that I have chilling down there, and come back and get a fire going for some coffee and some breakfast food. So come on down. Let's get on the go. Here we go. So I had a chunk of wood left over from last night, so I just split that down. I got some birch bark and a little bit of fire starter material in there. And so I'm just going to go down to the river, get the breakfast food, get some water in the kettle, and come up and get breakfast going. Take you guys with me without falling. Beautiful though, hey, look at that river. Nice to do a little hike down to the river like this in the morning. Great way to start your day. Once again, just taking it all in. Beautiful. I've got that split log stove now ready to go when I go back, so hopefully that will light quickly. There we go. All right. Coffee is one of life's little pleasures. I don't know how I would start my day without a cup of Joe. Good old Joe. There is nothing better than breakfast in the woods with a cup of coffee that you've made yourself. With nature's soundtrack playing in the background. Running waterfalls and bird song. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Subscribe if you're new. Hope to see you again if you've been around before. Appreciate all you guys. I had lots of fun. I don't think I'm going to show tearing down the camp. I'm kind of tired there now, so I think I'm just going to tear down camp, clean everything up, and make my way out.